Just a second. Right on time. You're my last patient of the day. I take it you have the 20 yen as a fee for my work. Good. Put it on the dresser to your right and then come sit down. You must be quite the desperate insomniac to have to pay me to get you to sleep. However, if you think about it, 20 yen is relatively cheap. If you don't get enough sleep, you'll start to slip in your academics, and then the class you're enrolled in might have to transfer you out. And then you might get kicked out of school. So, 20 yen is a pretty fair price for a guaranteed good night of sleep, especially for an insomniac like yourself. Okay. Speaking of academics, this job has put a rather massive dent into my study hours. You see, it all started with me wanting to do something for a friend. They couldn't sleep, so they asked me to put them to sleep with my quirk. It worked very well, and suddenly, my room was flocked with a bunch of people asking me, "Oh, you're the student that can put anyone to sleep." So I thought to myself, why should I do all of it for free? I'll charge a meager fee. And to be honest, it does help pay my tuition fee and such, so this job is a pretty fair trade-off. But I'm rambling too much about myself, aren't I? This is about you. Okay, let's get started. You know, for 5 yen extra, I can make it a much more enjoyable experience. What I mean by that is that I could just tell you to go to sleep, and my job would be done. As soon as I use my quirk, your body wouldn't hesitate to go to bed when I told it to. However, I can ease the body to sleep, providing a much more peaceful slumber, and you'd be less likely to wake up during the night. I can do this by performing a set of sounds, ASMR if you will. What do you say? Not a bad trade-off, huh? Good choice. Put the additional money on the dresser and then come sit back down. Very good. Okay. Now, I'm gonna get my tools. First, I'll put you under the mind control. You know how that works, don't you? I'll ask you a question, and you answer it. Okay. What is your name? Good. You seem to be slipping. Okay. Now we'll start with the sounds. What I got here is a few objects to make sounds with, and a few Q-tips to do your ears with. I find it helps out a lot. We'll start with the sounds, yes? Do you hear that? I want you to imagine that sound is your anxiety. All frantic and loud. But soon, we're gonna get rid of it and replace it with calm and soothing sounds, okay? Great. I'm glad we can reach an understanding. Wonderful. Okay, now, listen to this. Can you hear the iced water? It still sounds frantic, but all those annoying clangs are gone. It's now like pebbles. Soon, those sounds will be even softer as you drift further and further into sleep. Okay? Good. Can you hear that? Listen. Every time you hear the ripples go up, I want you to inhale. And when you hear them go down, I want you to exhale. You look so much more at peace now. That's a good thing. Before I send you off to bed for good, I have my Q-tips, and I'm gonna clean your ears, okay? Remain calm, continue to breathe deeply. Hey, can I be completely honest with you before I send you to sleep? I was quite exhilarated when you booked an appointment. Honestly, I've been admiring you for a long time. You know, I'm quite willing to let you keep your money and make this a free session if you agree to a condition. Would you want to date me? Or at least go out once? Well then, your treatment's on the house. Well, the dorm. Let me switch ears. Thank you for saying yes, by the way. You really are quite something. I'm gonna give the command now, and you should fall asleep instantly. 3, 2, 1, sleep.